Hey guys, what's going on? We're back with another Enhancement Shaman Mythic Plus video, and we are doing a 12 Grim Batol. And yes, this is a full pug group. But anyways, this is sped up a little bit as per usual to make sure it's not the full length or whatever. It's really long. And we're playing Totemic as per usual because honestly, it's just the one I prefer, and I definitely want to see how far I can go with it. But yeah, we're slowly getting closer and closer to my goal of getting to 15. Do I think I will? No. Mainly because the game definitely feels like it's dead. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about anybody else if you guys feel that way, but it definitely feels like there's a lot less people playing the game, not only in PvE but in PvP as well. Actually significantly less in PvP, but yeah, a lot of my friends have felt like it's felt like they've stopped playing, and some of them actually have. They they're just kind of burnt out on the season, I guess. And to be fair, like, this season has felt like a drag because of the fact that essentially we started at the beginning of the expansion and then the season's going on for this long. It feels like it's been forever, essentially. But you know, we're gonna keep playing and playing. But myself and my friend and my brother are going to be playing a bit more of sod. I think we're going to get into that again because a new patch is coming up, and there's a bit easier way to get some backup gear for that, so we're kind of interested in that, especially with the new dungeons coming out for this new patch or whatever, like the Scarlet Crusade or the Karazhan Crypts or whatever. So those are kind of exciting, so we do plan on playing those. But anyways, more about retail. So like, Enhance obviously going strong as per usual, but we still have a big news for the PTR, which is our tier set change, which if you haven't seen, I did a video on it, you can check that out. But they still have not applied it to the PTR server, so I still cannot test it out, which is quite annoying because like it's a huge difference in what it is right now compared to what it's going to be. So I am very curious what exactly it's gonna feel like, because on paper it doesn't look like it's going to mesh very well with the way things are with enhancement, and it's going to kill one of the hero talents. But if they do make any form of change, I'm not exactly sure. I've made some suggestions, but I don't know exactly if they're going to be perfect because I'm not like a super god tier gamer or anything like that. It's going to be tough if they don't make any form of change, because we'll be back to a Stormstrike spamming game, and it's not, I don't think anybody wants that. Essentially, like, as much fun as smashing Stormstrike and just Stormstrike is, it doesn't really make sense to not press your spenders at all. But yeah, that's basically it for the PTR, and then they are doing some raid testing and stuff like that. But for right now, I think enhancement might not be S tier in 11.1, but at the same time, you know, not everything has changed yet. So it's really hard to say. But more about this dungeon. So yes, it's a full pug group, and I did pick specific classes because I wanted them. The druid, he had really good IO in general, and he brought a curse dispel along with myself, so that means we have 3 curse dispels because the dragon can do it every 1 minute, I think. And then I brought the assassination rogue because they're kind of like a death knight in a way, where they can silence AoE everything, so you mix that with the prop pally and it's like not a whole lot of casts are going off, which is perfect. And I think assassination rogues bring a massive amount of damage because he did end up beating me in the end, although I didn't time my cooldowns very well with certain packs. So that is one of the frustrations of enhance and stuff like that. So that's one of the frustrations I have with having on use ascendants, is timing. Like right now, I am saving Ascendants for so long, like this whole pack, I've been saving Ascendants for the boss, specifically. Here I'm clicking because my headset turned off. It's weird. Yeah, so that's why I can't wait for Root of Elements, and I'm really excited for it, because I definitely prefer Root of Elements over anything else. Like I don't really like having Ascendance on a cooldown. I definitely prefer having it as a random proc. And also I did not know that purple fire actually hurt, so that was the first time I've ever had that happen. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I had no idea that purple fire had hurt. Um, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm excited for 11.12 is because Root of Elements is coming back in a very strong way with being Maelstrom spent and stuff like that. So I'm super excited for that because I really dislike having to juggle my cooldowns and stuff like that around specific pulls, and it just feels bad. And don't get me wrong, it does feel bad when you get a proc at the end of a pull or something like that, but to be honest, I'd rather have random procs than anything else so I don't have to think about it. And you don't really necessarily have to have on used trinkets or anything like that. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, but definitely feels a lot better. But we did have a few close calls in here. I know second boss was definitely a hard time for the healer. I think we just misjudged some or overlapped some defensives and stuff like that, but we didn't have any full wipes, and I think this druid did an immaculate job keeping us alive. Like, druids aren't really known right now for Mythic Plus healing, or I believe even raid healing at the same time. So like this druid just knocked it out of the park with it. So I was genuinely surprised. It was great. Now having an Augvoker does make a huge difference, but still, I mean, I think everybody can agree that Resto Druid is not up there on the list for Mythic Plus. I don't think. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think it's really all that powerful. So I was quite amazed with how powerful this druid is. It was great. Um, but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna let the rest of the video go. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I do plan to keep going with my very slow progress of getting 12s and higher done. I do plan on doing another 12 next week, but if I don't, it's probably because nothing got together or, things went wrong. But we will be continuing on to the totemic whatever. We will only really be playing totemic. I don't really like Stormbringer all that much, but who knows? Who knows? But anyways, guys, that is it for my commentary. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video as well. And thank you so much for watching. Laters!
will burn you from the inside out.